When it comes to retirement, think of all the hard work you put into preparing for it. So how do we make sure it matches our expectations? Back with us today are Gary Mattson. He's part of the team with Mattson Financial, a full-service financial and retirement firm in the Grand Rapids area. He's also a popular radio show host. Okay, so you've planned many retirements. You've talked to lots of people. What do you believe is a satisfying retirement, Gary?
Flexibility. It's having the money to do things that you want to when you want to. And so that's the really biggest thing, is making sure you have that income flow.
Okay, so how do you meet that expectation?
Oh, well,
that's the big question.
Yeah, it's really sitting down, and this is sometimes very hard for clients to talk about their dreams, their goals, their desires. It's not just about the money, but what are you going to be doing in retirement?
Yeah.
When we have a client come in and says, well, I haven't really decided that or figured that out yet, we know they're not quite ready to go yet. Because without that, we can't really put together a plan financially what's going to happen. And so sometimes they get done and start working at home and find out, you know, I'm under, my wife's house there and getting her way in that. So they go find something else to do with part-time too. So it's kind of interesting how it develops.
Yeah, it seems we pay into Social Security for such a long time. Some expectation is created there as well. But it's maybe not the best idea to just rely solely on Social Security. Why is that?
Well, Social Security we know is under pressure. That's underfunded, number one. And number two, it's never meant to be a lifestyle type of thing. It's just for your critical income need to help with that. So your food, your electric, things that help out that way. Second thing, when we make choices about Social Security, we have to look beyond just the recipient. Let's face it, if my spouse and I are married, we're getting two Social Security benefits. When one of us passes, what happens? We lose one. So it's making sure that the money is there all the way through the plan. Okay.
So if we have taken care of the income in retirement, what do we need to do to ensure that we don't run into big losses?
Well, losses, if you're going to be in the market, you're going to have ups and you're going to have downs. But it's being able to take advantage of that. So most advisors want to talk about your risk tolerance. How do you feel when the market goes up and when the market goes down? And people say, well, when the market's up, how come I'm not making the same as the S&P 500? When the market's down, well, I don't want to lose that much either. And that's one virtue to look at, but they're really about having risk capacity. Once you have your critical income needs set up and you don't have to worry about it, then the money you have at risk, we want to be able to say, we're going to invest for your risk capacity. You might lose 15% if that's right for you, that's great. But you can still do the things you want to. So investing for risk capacity is huge when it comes for your lifestyle.
And how important are taxes when planning for our retirement?
Most people don't realize that they can actually control how much tax they pay. And there's things like different thresholds for Social Security benefits or taxation that are different steps or levels in there. We know taxes are going to rise, so being very proactive now and relieving some of that tax stress now is going to be big dividends later. So most people don't realize that they can have a Roth IRA in retirement. Yes, you can take money, convert it to a Roth IRA, never pay taxes again. If the math works, that's a great plan.
If we reduce taxes and then we have more money to spend or to live on in our retirement.
A lot more choices, a lot of flexibility.
Yeah.
So we saw last year, of course, I call 2020 last year because we wanted it all to be passed, but we had so much things going on. We couldn't do things with families, we couldn't take the trips, and so we focused sometimes on just changing that and putting money into our home or buying an RV and doing the things we can. So having that flexibility is so important when it comes to retirement.
And you have something that you would like to offer our viewers. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. For the next 5 callers that have saved $250,000 or more for retirement, or who are in retirement already, we'd like to put together a comprehensive plan, taking into account your dreams, your goals, your desires, looking at the puzzles of taxes, income, risk management like pensions and Social Securities, as well as putting that whole plan together so you can see how it flows all the way through and reduce taxes not just now, but in the future as well.
Okay, Gary, so for everyone at home, if you want to learn more about preparing for a satisfying retirement, Mattson Financial has a great offer. Right now, for the first 5 callers that are retired or nearing retirement, they're offering a full-blown retirement plan just for you. This allows them to sit down with you personally and provide you with a roadmap, analyzing where you are right now and discussing your best steps to really get ready for a successful retirement. A game plan to get you where you need to be. The number to call, 616-514-3831. Again, 616-514-3831. And so it's nice to see you, Gary.
Thank you very much. And Laurel says hi to everybody.
Yeah, tell her, send our best
Will
to
do.
her.